As we embark on this journey, we'll explore a dark chapter in human history, where the resilience of the human spirit shone brightest against the backdrop of unimaginable cruelty. We'll follow the lives of two such extraordinary men, Father Maximilian Kolbe and Dietrich Bonhoeffer. Their unwavering commitment to their beliefs led them to challenge the very foundations of Nazi oppression. As we observe the unfolding of history, we witness a gradual but relentless intensification of Jewish persecution under the Nazi regime. Economic strangulation came first. Jewish businesses were boycotted, then seized. But it was the Nuremberg laws of 1935 that truly codified this persecution. Then came the night of broken glass, Kristallnacht. On November 9, 1938, a wave of violent anti-Jewish pogroms swept across Germany, Austria, and the Sudetenland. The concentration camps, initially established as detention centers, evolved into something far more sinister.
In the midst of this darkness, extraordinary individuals emerged as beacons of hope and courage. Father Maximilian Kolbe, a Polish Franciscan friar, stands out as a remarkable example of selfless love. When war broke out, he used his monastery to shelter refugees, including many Jews. Kolbe was sent to Auschwitz, where he continued to minister to his fellow prisoners, offering comfort and hope in a place designed to crush the human spirit. But it was in July 1941 that Kolbe performed an act of extraordinary self-sacrifice. When a prisoner escaped, the camp deputy commander selected 10 men to be starved to death as punishment. One of the chosen, Franciszek Gajowniczek, cried out in anguish for his wife and children. In that moment, Kolbe stepped forward and offered to take his place. Kolbe and the other 9 prisoners were starved for weeks until he and the few still alive were finally injected with carbolic acid and cremated. Parallel to Kolbe's story is that of Dietrich Bonhoeffer, a German Lutheran pastor and theologian. Bonhoeffer was an early and vocal critic of the Nazi regime, particularly its treatment of Jews. His actions led to his arrest in 1943. Even in prison, Bonhoeffer continued to write and inspire others. He was executed by hanging on April 9, 1945, just 2 weeks before Allied forces liberated the camp where he was held. As we reflect on the actions of Kolbe and Bonhoeffer, we're confronted with a profound question. Can one person truly challenge the actions of persecutors or bullies? Their actions serve as a powerful reminder that resistance to evil is not futile, even when the odds seem insurmountable. Each small act of kindness, each refusal to comply with unjust laws, each voice raised in protest, these all contribute to a larger pattern of resistance.
The persecution of the Jews under Nazi rule stands as a stark warning of what can happen when hatred and prejudice are allowed to flourish unchecked. Yet, in the midst of this darkness, the actions of individuals like Father Maximilian Kolbe and Dietrich Bonhoeffer shine as beacons of hope. Their courage reminds us that even in the face of overwhelming evil, individual acts of kindness and resistance matter. They challenge us to examine our own lives, to consider how we might respond in the face of injustice. Let us be vigilant against the seeds of hatred and intolerance wherever they may sprout. And let us draw inspiration from those who came before us, who showed us that one person, armed with conviction and courage, can indeed make a difference.